You're experiencing fog during the day and energy crashes in the afternoon. Now, this is a common thing for majority of men, and it was a very, very common daily thing for me. Now, regardless if you're bulking or cutting, your diet is one of the most important things for this. And no, I'm not going to talk about eating clean. I'm going to talk about something else, which I started implementing to have me high energy all day, every day. I mean, it's what, 6 p.m. I've done a full shift. I've done business work in the morning, and I am now still doing business work because this is for my business. This is to help people and get more audience for my one-to-one coaching and for my course, which if you're interested in, both of the links are going to be in the description so you can have a look if you want to work with me one-to-one or if you want to buy my cheap, affordable course. Now, moving forward from that, I have to eat 4,000 calories a day just to maintain my weight. Very high calories now. I have reached the physique goal that I want. So I'm not doing any cutting phases, I'm not doing any gaining phases. I'm just staying the same weight and making it better and better and better, and transitioning more into fight training. Now, for me to get these 4,000 calories in, I have to eat carbohydrates. But there is one problem with that. When you eat, now, not for everyone, but for most people, they have too much carbohydrates. A lot of people can still have carbohydrates, but it has to be low or it has to be moderate amounts. Now, you can use this knowledge and just have a little bit of carbohydrates, but I'm going to talk about where you should be placing your carbohydrates so you can still have maximum performance in the gym, while also through the day having maximum cognitive function, having maximum energy, no brain fog, no energy dips. So, first of all, what I do, and then I'm going to go into what you can do if you want to have some carbs throughout the day. So personally for me, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I do my morning process. I then do a relatively quick morning work block. Then I leave for about 10 to 8. Then I get the train and I work on the train, or I read a book if there's not that much work to do that morning. And then I head into work. And what I have during the day is what keeps me high energy, no energy crashes, and no brain fog. So before I leave, I have 4 eggs and I have 2 handfuls of mixed rocket. 2 handfuls of that. 10 gram of butter. Now the butter is important because the fat is what's going to keep your cognitive function without having to rely on carbs. And it's also going to help you with your energy. Now, like I say, I don't have any carbohydrates in the morning. Then I have a coffee with cinnamon in it. This also helps with steady blood sugar. This also helps with stabilized energy throughout the full day. And then I'll go to work and I'll always bring meal prep with me. So I'll either bring about 600 calories worth of just chicken breast with salt, pepper, different seasonings. And if I'm not bringing that, I'll bring just beef mince. And they've always got about 2 handfuls, again, of mixed rocket. So that is what I do. That is all I eat during the day, right? During the day at work. Now, first of all, by having no carbohydrates, I am avoiding the spike in my glucose. So when you eat a lot of carbohydrates, for me, even just like a decent amount of carbohydrates, my glucose spikes fucking here. And then I get a massive crash, a massive dip, and I get brain fog. So I choose to have no carbs during the day, but in order for me to have maximum performance in the gym and still hit my 4,000 calories, I need to place my calories correctly. Now, if you're going to do what I'm doing, make sure that you're having enough fat. 1. 2, your body's going to take about 7 to 12 days to actually adapt to not having carbohydrates during the day. So you might have slight dips in energy, but you're not going to have anywhere near as big as you did before with carbohydrates. Now, what I do, I have a massive shake, about 1,000 calories. And this contains a good amount of oats. Now, the oats are blended, so they digest a little bit quicker. I will drink that full shake 90 minutes before my workout, either as I'm leaving work or on the train from work, to then go to the gym. Then go to the gym, get changed, utilize the carbohydrates which you drank into that workout, right? Now, this is going to shuttle the glucose to your muscles, and you're going to use that glucose in the gym instead of just getting that massive spike and then having brain fog and a fucking energy crash. That way, I can use it, go to the gym, come back, then I still have more energy to do more work, to do more study, to do more reading at the end of my day. Still high energy like I am just now. Then at the very end, so what I've actually got cooking just now is a massive fucking meal. Massive, about 2,500 calories, and it's got loads of carbs in it. Now, those carbs are going to stay in my system tomorrow as well. My muscles are going to be filled with the carbohydrates still tomorrow. So that is what I do. Now, what you can do is, like I say, always place your carbohydrates before and after your workout, because that's what's going to fuel your workout, and that's what's going to help you recover from your workout as well. Now, if you have no carbs during the day, great. Do what I do if you like. Now, if you want to have carbohydrates during the day, you need to keep them minimal. Now, one thing that I massively recommend, even if you're having zero carbs, is go for a 15-minute walk after you've ate. This is going to help you digest the food. This is going to be much better. Now, when you are following my sort of protocol, you need to be having extra electrolytes. You need to have more sodium, more potassium. So an electrolyte powder in the morning, also electrolyte powder in the afternoon, or electrolyte powder in the morning, then just some pink Himalayan salt in the afternoon. Always make sure you've got enough fat in your meals, and always make sure you've got enough pink Himalayan salt sprinkled on top of it as well, because these are absolutely essential for you to have sustained energy, sustained cognitive function, because you can't just, you can't just run off of protein all day. You need to be drinking your water too, and don't fucking abuse the caffeine. Now, if you want to have carbs, have some berries with your eggs in the morning. Have some berries, maybe a little bit of granola, whatever works best for you. Maybe one or two slices of sourdough, but keep it minimum. Now, if you're in a gaining phase, if you're bulking, like I say, place most of your calories at the end of your day, so that way you can stay sharp throughout the day. Now, if you want my exact bulking shake recipe, DM me on WhatsApp 07835261491, and I'm going to send you over that recipe, and that'll help you out. Now, if you are bulking and you want to have the best program possible, or you want to have the best, you want to have the best training program or the best diet plan possible in order for you to gain that weight, gain that muscle, and stay high performance every single day, then have a look at the description, have a look at both of the links, and go for whatever you fancy most. Moving forward from that, your meal that you prep for the afternoon. Do not be using things like pasta. Don't use pasta. Pasta's shit. Don't use a lot of white rice, because that digests relatively quickly. For you, I would suggest most oats, potato, sweet potato. If you're gonna have rice, which it is really good, don't have too much. And always make sure that you're balancing the protein with the fat and with some leaves as well, because the leaves, the protein, the fat is going to slow the digestion, slow the spike of the glucose from the rice or from the potato or from the oats. And that's going to help you have some more sustained energy. So guys, short and sweet, quick, good one. If this has helped you, comment on this video, and let's push this video out to more brothers.